to get you 10 gifts at $5 a piece that are gourmet and already come in a box. That's what we call our today's special value. We're going to talk about Mrs. Prindables. Mrs. Prindables, 30 years ago, took an apple, homemade caramel, wonderful confections. Let me see if I can do it without the doily. And created an amazing apple. And 20 years ago on the Q, we started to bring you different opportunities at a Mrs. Prindables apple. It's been years since we've been able to bring you a today's special value price. Every year, Mrs. Prindables and QVC work together to bring you something very, very special. In fact, in so many of our lives, right up there with Valerie Parr Hill wreaths that we send to family and friends every year, the Mrs. Prindables tradition is about to begin in your life, or it's about to continue. As I know, I've had to call a couple of people that I love and say, hey, Mrs. Prindables apples, they're here now. Today's the day to do it, so we can get to that special red box price, so we can take advantage of the free shipping and handling that we have on almost everything on air, online, and on our free apps, so that we still have this early in the morning 5 delivery weeks. Do not risk waiting on this, because you are getting 10 apples, 10 boxes, a large size apple, exclusive to QVC. You will not be able to find this anywhere else. And you've seen Mrs. Prindables apples in some of the nicest places, in stores and gourmet shops. They're here on QVC, and they're 2 best-selling fragrances, and you get 10 free shipping and handling, $49.99 for $10, and for 5 easy pays at $10, $5 a gift. Let me go ahead and take you through all of your choices. First of all, as we take a look at this, you are going to find that there are 10 boxes. The boxes, they only do for us on QVC. We're so thrilled about that. The choice you're going to have in the boxes is, for the very first time, we're very proud to say that we have a white Santa or a black Santa. So you tell us what works best and what you would like. Every other box will be the same. So we have our Santas in either white or black. Then we have little elves, and we have a polar bear upside down checking out the Christmas tree. Look how cute that is. These are adorable. We have Rudolph, as you can see, in Santa's bag. So you're going to get 10 boxes. More so, you're going to get 2 of their best-selling, individually wrapped. So now we have contactless delivery on this, so we don't have to worry about it. But what you're going to get is the sprinkles with chocolate in dark and white and festive sprinkles. Then we have the triple chocolate and toffee. Ask me which I like better, and I couldn't even tell you, because they're so yummy and gorgeous. This is what it looks like when it comes to your house. Many of you will go ahead and do Bill to, Ship to, and you'll send this to your kids, your grandkids. Maybe you'll send it ahead if you are able to go visit someone for Thanksgiving or Christmas as the dessert for everyone. The boxes are folded down flat. They have a to from tag on them, and you can see right in there apples that immediately you'll take out of the box, and they will last for 3 weeks in your refrigerator. In theory, that is. Let's talk about those 5 delivery weeks while we can still offer you 5 delivery weeks. 11/9, that's if you can't wait for them and the kids have been bugging you and the grandkids, and this is part of your tradition, go for it. 11/16 will arrive in time for Thanksgiving and last for 3 weeks. 11/30, that's if you are someone who's early and really want to, maybe you're traveling later in the month and you want to get your holiday gift giving out of the way. 12/7, this is the earliest date if you want to enjoy them for Christmas, and 12/14, which is the most popular, will last Christmas through New Year's. But what is it about a Mrs. Prindables apple, you ask? If you've never had one of these, please stay tuned so that we can show you these confections. If you are someone who loves them, call us. We want to talk to you. This is all about us, talking to you, helping you, because it is now 2 months to Christmas. Take a look at what's going on with this apple. And let me see, because I cut myself a nice big piece. You're gonna find, ooh, I think I cut it too large. Let me go ahead and trim it off just a little bit. I want you, look at all of that goodness. This apple, freshly picked in the delivery week and made fresh, not too thick of a skin, slightly tart, fresh Washington apples. Then what you have is layers and layers of their special caramel. And then you have all of those toppings. And this, hear that? That's what you get when you get a Mrs. Prindable's apple. You get caramel, layer upon layer of delicious toppings, and that perfect balance of tart and sweet. Love, 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 love. We're gonna go ahead and invite Lori Shore to join us. But I do hope that you will give us a call if you love these Mrs. Prindable's apples, because I have a very, very dear friend who's been part of our life for a long time. We call her BB, and she always gives these to her grandkids. I think a lot of us do. I don't even know who I'm going to give all 10 to, but I've got nieces and nephews, and I have really nice neighbors who we take turns making sure that we help each other with the garbage cans and things like that. I love to place something like this because they come in a box inside my mailbox for the postal person. You can leave it on the front porch for family and friends. Here, by the way, is the sprinkles. The sprinkles are so festive. These are #1 and #2 of all the flavors that Mrs. Prindable's has. Look at that. Then here's the important part. And hear that? And then look at the stretch of that caramel. Yum. Oh, and did I show you this? All right, that size apple. Normally, we're used to Mrs. Prindable's apples being this size, and that's a really good size. But look at the size that you're getting, and you're getting 10 of these, 10 of these. And in fact, if you wanted to cut it up for dessert, I don't know if you're willing to share. I know I wasn't willing to share mine, but that's a lot of apples. And it might be the perfect answer to Christmas Eve or Christmas or those 10 gift ideas. Because how much does a card cost these days? Blows my mind how expensive cards are. This in a box. And you can write to from here. In fact, look how cute that is. In that box, $5 a gift. What are we going to get someone that they're going to love for $5? All right. Let me go ahead and invite our dear friend Lori Shore, who has the great job of working with Mrs. Prindable. Hey, Laura, how are you? It's my turn to stir up the caramel that we all love to do.
It's so fun to be with you guys, by the way. So I was sitting there and listening to you talk, just reminded, just the years that sorry, I'm going to wax poetic for a second here, but the years that you've been on QVC and how much you mean to so many of us. So thank you. As I heard you tell stories about that close friend of yours, I know you've mentioned her in the past, who gives these to their grandkids. And I'm tracking with you all the way. Such an important, there's so many times that we are blessed by other people. And I feel like I never am able to thank people the way I want to. Either I don't have the time or I don't have the resources, right? And so to make it easy, but not compromise on the quality or the impact, it's a gift to me. You know, as a kid, the big thing about Christmas is looking forward to the gifts you get, right? And I don't know where it shifts in your age. I think it was sometime after college for me. Maybe I was a late bloomer, where I finally switched to the fact that the joy comes in giving gifts that make people smile.
I'm so with you. And you know, sometimes it's that gift you didn't expect from someone, you know, the neighbor who stops by with the homemade cookies, and you're just like so touched that they would have included you in their celebration. And these are such nice gifts. They're gourmet gifts, so you don't have to second guess yourself. And sometimes, I don't know about you, Lori, but if I'm giving somebody a gift card, I think, oh, are they going to judge me if I only give them $5? This, everyone loves, right?
You got it. And isn't that such a perfect idea? To give this, you know, instead of a gift card or along with a gift card. You can slip it in the box. Yeah, I think I'm tracking with you on that. It personalizes it or attach it to the back. But I just love the idea that You said it so well. I love working ahead and getting ready for Christmas early. But let me tell you, I don't know exactly who I'm going to give these to yet. I think I know. But as you start thinking about all the options, you realize you want to be in a position to adapt and customize. I think we have, yeah, we're looking at a list of total options that you might want to give these to, but keep in mind they can be individual gifts like you're seeing right there, a mail carrier, a doctor, a veterinarian, a neighbor, but also you can group them together. Oh, I've got a basket over here. Stay right there.
Okay, you've done
I've
such a
gone
good
ahead and
job with
taken.
that. Oh,
Oh,
here.
thank you.
And while you are doing that, love, here's how they come. So let's think bill to, ship to. So if you are going to be lucky enough to be able to, visit or not, here's Thanksgiving dessert. Here's Christmas and Christmas Eve. All they have to do is come out of the box and they'll last in your fridge for 3 weeks because they are uber fresh when you get them. You could always use the boxes for something else. Fill them with candy, use them to decorate, or, stick a little philosophy inside. All right, Laura, let's see some of the baskets because you were really busy. You did some really cool things.
It was just fun since I wasn't running around, buying gifts and figuring out, do the men need a different one or the kids or where the boxes, where do I get them? I just got to play, and you can play like crazy. I mean, you might intentionally, and initially say, I need 10 separate gifts. And then you might realize, oh no, I want to give something to a family. You can group them together. I added our chocolate covered caramels that we have on the air for the first time in years. Those are also available, in celebration of our today's special value. You can do that. I love the idea that you mentioned of using the boxes as decoration. I use the Black Santa Choice as the focal point of the table. You can use them as place markers. So right there, you've got some fun decorations, and of course, serve them. So it's all about, gosh, kind of, I always wish I were a better Santa myself every year. And hopefully this will give you the opportunity to do that. And the other thing that you mentioned that really sticks to me as well is, and it kind of really gets me excited about those earlier ship dates, is we're trying to have special moments in our own homes these days. And just to pull out one of these apples, and whether it's by yourself, if you're binge watching your favorite TV series, or just with your immediate family, hopefully that can be a gift to the people you care about too.
Laura, we totally are getting it. 67,000 have been ordered since midnight. They will be made fresh for your delivery week. 800 of you are on the line right now because you don't want to miss out on your delivery week. We want them to get there when you need them to get there. We're going to go ahead and go to the phones. Remember, there are 5 delivery weeks at this time of the day. I don't know how long that's going to last. So, Lori, let's say hi to Francine. Francine, are you from Virginia?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you, Francine. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good, good. Are you someone who's ordered Mrs. Prindables before?
Oh, yes, I have. I've ordered them several years now. Actually, I was introduced to them many years ago from a coworker. She had brought it into work, and I was like, oh, my God, these things are the most delicious, fresh apples I've ever had. So then I started ordering them. So now, of course, I have 5 grandchildren now, and it's really wonderful. They enjoy getting them, and then we celebrate usually Christmas Eve at my daughter's house, so of course I bring them and we slice those. And then, of course, I keep some myself, and I've given them as gifts. So it's a great thing, and everybody seems to enjoy them. That you can't get a fresher apple anywhere.
I so agree. I mean, whether it is something like you said that you can really, we had a big tray. I could go back and get it actually, where we sliced up, 4 different apples. In fact, Francine, I brought it back with me and I didn't eat them because I knew we needed them. But
hard not to eat them, that's for sure.
Isn't that the truth? And that's the fun thing I think about getting 10 apples, because you can keep 1 or 2 for yourself and you don't have to feel guilty about it at all.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. But thank you so much for having some great products through QVC. And my husband jokes sometimes. He says he was going to give a key to the UPS man when he comes.
I love it. Francine, we're so glad to be able to help you out. We know that things are really difficult. Will you be able to see your grandkids this holiday season?
Oh, yes. They live local.
Good.
And actually, I do take care of them some right now they're doing virtual school and hybrid. So I have sometimes 4 of them them with me. So it's been a challenge, but you know what? I'd rather have them with me than
Yes.
someplace not safe.
Yeah, they're the best when they're with their